Hello friends, Intuitive Rene here, bringing you your weekly TarotScopes for the week 5th of October through to the 11th of October 2020. You can see I have changed things up a little bit. We have got a different layout happening here, and I hope it's going to work well for you. I look forward to your comments. I look forward to your feedback, letting me know if you like the new format or if you prefer the old format. So basically what I'm doing is for the TarotScopes, we're looking at the week ahead. So we're looking at the next 7 days. We look per zodiac, per sign of the zodiac. So this is if your sun sign, moon sign, or if you even want to look at your rising, it doesn't matter. And what I've done is that I have shuffled and drawn some cards. I have laid them all out here by sign of the zodiac, and we're going to go through each one. I have a slice of crystal that I'm going to be using as my backboard, just because it's pretty and just because I like to have a crystal on screen with me. And I thought that this one, you know, me and my purple, I thought it would work really well. So if this is the first time that you are connecting with my channel, welcome, welcome. It's lovely to have you here. And if you are a returning subscriber, thank you so much for your love and support. I really do value and appreciate it. So as I said, we are doing weekly TarotScopes for the week of the 5th of October through to the 11th of October 2020. And this week I am using 2 different decks. I am using the Light Seers Tarot, and I'm also going to be using my AM Power Affirmation cards. So they are all shuffled and laid out here. So let's get straight into it. Okay, so Aries. Let's get and have a look and see what your week has in store for you. So the first card we have for you, Aries, or look at that, the 2 of Cups. How absolutely awesome. 2 of Cups is about relationships. 2 of Cups is about connecting with another person. The 2 of Cups is saying to you that, you know, being aware of your relationships, being aware of significant others, being aware of other people in your life is obviously important this week. And if you look at this card, what we see here is we see the 2 hands that are holding, and we see the energy that is coming off the union of the 2 hands and filling up the cups, filling up the bowls. And that is what's important here. That is what is significant here. So Aries, for you this week, it's going to be very important that you focus on that. Not just about connecting with another person, not just about connecting with another soul, but creating something out of that union, making something out of that union, because it's the energy that comes out of that relationship that is important and significant. Let's see the other card that we have, because there's 2. All right. So Aries, we have the 10 of Wands that is connecting with our 2 of Cups. So we talk about the relationships and the significance of the relationships. We talk about the energy that comes off that relationship. But what the 10 of Wands is also saying to you is that sometimes we have to recognize that the journey's been difficult. To get to this point of this happy relationship, to get to this point of having the synergy and this beautiful connection with another soul hasn't been easy. You've walked a long and hard and difficult road, okay? And there have been moments along this journey where you've thought to yourself, I don't want to be doing this anymore. There have been moments along this journey where you've thought to yourself, I just want to get off. I just want to climb off. I don't want to do this anymore. But we need to recognize that you are almost at your destination. You are almost at your success, almost at your victory. But it is important that you connect. It is important that you reach out and work with and connect with and be with the other people in your life. Okay, so recognize and identify who is your significant other. Who is this person that is so important in your life? What is the magic? What is the connection that you have? It hasn't been easy. This relationship hasn't been easy. It's been difficult. We have walked a long, long, long road. We're carrying our baggage. We're carrying everything that is important to us. We're carrying everything that we feel is important. And yes, we're exhausted and we're tired and we're fed up and we're probably a little bit even irritated. But we need to recognize that you are so close. We are so close to arriving at wherever we need to be, so close to arriving at where we want to be. And that is where happiness, joy, and success is going to come for you. Okay, so Aries, for the week ahead, for you, it's about recognizing the relationships. It's about recognizing the connections and the magic that you create with other people. Recognize that things don't always come easy. Okay, this week is going to be about, you know, having to walk that long road, having to go through the challenges and to go through the obstacles of life, but recognize that you are so close. Success, happiness, and joy is right there for you. Okay, right, Aries, let's have a look and see what your affirmation for the week is. So this affirmation card, you know, you can use this for the whole week. Write it down, put it everywhere, utilize it as often as you need to see how it can help and guide you. Oh, I like that. So Aries, your affirmation is, I am forgiven. And I think that helps, and it ties in so beautifully with this card, because Aries, what I am forgiven, if you keep repeating that to yourself, it tells you that, you know what, as much as it's been a long road, and as much as you along this journey have had thoughts of leaving it, walking away, stopping it, climbing off, etc. Forgive yourself for those thoughts. Forgive yourself for the challenges and the difficulties, and recognize that this union and this relationship and what comes off it is actually the energy that the relationship gives is more important than anything else. So forgive yourself for the challenges, forgive yourself for the obstacles, forgive yourself for everything that you've endured, and know that all is well in your world. Have an awesome week, and we'll see you during the week with your daily inspiration, and Friday for your pick a card. Take care, Aries. Lots of love and blessings. Welcome, Taurus. Welcome to your TarotScopes for the week of the 5th to the 11th of August. No, where am I? Sorry, October. Oh my golly gosh, Taurus, forgive me. 5th of October through to the 11th of October 2020. So Taurus, we have got a new format. I hope you enjoy it. I hope you like it. And I'd love to get feedback from you if you do enjoy the new format and if you do like the new TarotScopes. So I am using the Light Seers Tarot, and I have another deck underneath that waiting for you. Let's see what we get. So Taurus, our first card for the week for you is High Priestess. How absolutely awesome. High Priestess is all about inner knowing. It's all about inner trust. It's all about recognizing that you have knowledge, inspiration, and guidance deep within your heart, deep within your soul. The High Priestess is saying to you that you need to learn to trust yourself. Don't always seek answers by other people. Don't always look externally. Actually learn to trust yourself. Actually learn to turn within, because within your soul, within your heart, you have the knowledge, the guidance, and the inspiration that you need in your life right now. So this week, whatever it is that you're dealing with, whatever it is that you're processing this week, recognize that you've got this. Recognize that you're actually fully capable. Let's see what else we've got. 2 cards this week. So very nice. Okay, so Taurus, your High Priestess, card number 2 in the tarot is connected to card number 4 in the tarot, which is the Emperor. And the Emperor, he's about control, he's about dominance, he's about strength, he's about courage, he's about all of those really strong masculine energies. And the High Priestess, she's all about intuition, she's all about nurturing, she's all about inner guidance and trust and belief. So it's very interesting how we have these two, and it's almost like they are opposite, but actually they work so well together, because even though she's gentle, even though she's all-knowing, even though she is beautiful and understanding, the Emperor comes along and he's a little bit more structured, he's a little bit more in control, and he's a little bit more brave and courageous. What he isn't is an emotional person. He doesn't allow his emotions to impact the decisions and the actions that he has to take this week. The High Priestess is very much the same. So even though she's connected to her intuition, even though she's connected to her inner guidance, and she believes and trusts in herself, she still doesn't allow her emotions to influence her thoughts, her actions, and her behaviors. So Taurus, for you this week, it looks like it's going to be very important to trust yourself, to have your plans, to have your strategies, to know that you're fully capable, to know that you've got this. But it doesn't matter how tough it gets. It doesn't matter what actually happens for you this week. Try not, as much as possible, to allow your emotions to influence you. Try not to allow your emotions to step in the way and to influence you in any way. You've got to recognize that this week, let me see if I can get it right this time, the 5th of October through to the 11th of October, it's all about trusting in yourself, believing in yourself, knowing that you are strong, brave, and courageous, knowing that you've got your plans and strategies in place, and not allowing your emotions to take control, not allowing your emotions to sway you, persuade you, or to change your actions in any way, shape, or form. Okay, right. And Taurus, here we have an I Am Power Affirmation card, and let's have a look and see what your affirmation for the week is. What affirmation do you need to be working with for the week? Oh, I like it. I like it. I am strong. And that's exactly the message that we have here. Emotionally, you are strong. Intellectually, you are strong. Spiritually, you are strong. Physically, you are strong. That's exactly what both of these cards are saying to you, Taurus, that you are strong. But you've got to believe it. You've got to know it. You've got to feel it. And you've got to act on it. All right. So use this affirmation for the week. Keep reminding yourself of it. Write it down everywhere. doodle it every time you're on the phone and you're dealing with something. Just scribble, I am strong, I am strong, I am strong. Use it. Wake up in the morning and say it to yourself 3 times. I am strong, I am strong, I am strong. But every time you say it, truly believe it, see it, feel it. Feel that emotion of I am strong, because you are, Taurus. And this week you need to truly believe in that. This week you need to trust and believe in yourself and to know that you are strong. All right, Taurus, have a good week. We'll see you during the week for your daily readings, and we'll see you on Friday for your TarotScopes. Take care. Hello, Gemini, and welcome to your TarotScopes for the 5th of October through to the 11th of October 2020. As you can see, we have a new layout today. We have a new way of doing TarotScopes, and I do hope that you will like the new format. I do hope that you enjoy it, and I look forward to hearing some feedback from you on how you enjoy the new format of TarotScopes. Today I am using 2 decks for you. I have shuffled and laid them out here, and the first one we're using is the Light Seers Tarot, and then we have a affirmation card for you at the end as well. So let's get straight into it and let's see what Light Seers are saying to you for the week ahead. Okay, I am bumping everything. All right. So, Gemini, card number 1 for you is the Ten of Swords. Very interesting, because Ten of Swords is all about walking away. Ten of Swords is all about knowing that you've come to the end. It's about recognizing that you're done, okay? It's like, I'm over and I'm done. I'm not doing this anymore. I don't want to participate in this anymore. I'm done. So, clearly you've had a challenging couple of weeks, you've had a challenging couple of days, and this week is about you recognizing that you are complete, that you are done, that you're not doing this anymore. And it's about recognizing the journey, recognizing how far you've traveled. Look at the birds, how far you've traveled. It's about recognizing how hard you've tried, recognizing everything that you've put into it, and recognizing that you're not doing it anymore. It is complete, it is done. So whatever it is that, well, let's actually, before I comment, let's actually see what the next card is. Okay, very interesting. So Gemini, the second card we have for you is the Hierophant. And look how he's laughing. Look how joyful he is. Look how full of life he is, full of the joys. He really is. He's so happy. He's sitting at the bottom of the stairs. Up at the top is happiness, joy, and absolute happiness. He's sitting at the bottom and he's feeling it already. Okay, he has, if he wants to get up and walk, he can, but he's quite happy to sit there. He is just so in the moment. He's so in the now. He's finding his bliss. He has found his bliss. He's found his happiness. So Gemini, looking at these 2 cards together, because these 2 are quite, I'm going to call them conflicting, okay? They talk different stories here for you. But honestly, I think it's about recognizing the journey that you've been on, recognizing all the things that you have accomplished, all the things that you have experienced, recognizing everything that you have achieved. Whether it's been good or bad doesn't actually matter, but it's recognizing the fact that you have reached the end. Okay, and find joy in that, find happiness in that. Recognize that your happiness, recognize that your joy, recognize that your bliss matters. You matter. And you know, sometimes we have to walk away from a circumstance. Sometimes there is just, we get to that point where we just can't fix it, where we just can't do anything more. We have to actually step away in order to have happiness, in order to be happy. And being happy is the most important thing. The Hierophant is also an interesting card in that it talks about sharing bliss, sharing happiness. It talks about simplicity of life, because he is blissfully happy without, I mean, he doesn't have a massive bank account. He doesn't have all of these things that we think make us happy. What he does have is honesty, integrity, and truth in his heart, and it's that makes him happy. Nothing else makes him happy except for that. And that's where you've got to get to. So sometimes we have to walk away from the perceptions and the expectations of life. We have to recognize that we can't be doing that anymore, that we have to be true to ourselves. We have to be true to ourselves, and we have to be our own leader. We have to be our own champion. We have to be our own survivor. And we have to recognize that sometimes we can't fix it. Sometimes we don't want to do that anymore. Sometimes we have to stop. We have to put the full stop at the end of the sentence and start a new sentence. And starting that new sentence is the most important thing. All right, so Gemini, very interesting for you this week. I do think it's going to be a powerful one. I do think there's going to be a lot of energies that you're going to be dealing with and working with. Just recognize that not everything needs to be held on to. Not everything is your journey. Not everything is your path. Sometimes you have to understand that it's okay to stop. It's okay to put it down in order to have happiness, in order to find your bliss, in order to find. Let's see what your affirmation says. So these affirmation cards are something that you can work with the whole week. It's going to have a short, simple phrase on it, and hopefully that phrase will help you through whatever it is that's coming up for you. So let's have a look, Gemini. Oh, I like it. Oh, I like it. Okay, so you've got I am teacher. And the reason why I'm getting so excited, because Hierophant is also teacher. Okay, Hierophant is all about sharing his blissful attitude, sharing the simplicity, his understanding of life, sharing the fact that, you know, life is supposed to be joyous, life is supposed to be harmonious, life is supposed to be fabulous. Okay, and recognize that when you go through these experiences, when you go through these experiences, Gemini, you are teaching yourself how to get here, but you're also teaching other people, because people watch you, people look at you, especially Gemini. People look at you, people watch you, people are forever intrigued by you. People are always like, oh my gosh, look at Gemini. Gemini's always got that smile on his or her face. Okay, so recognize that you are teacher, and teacher doesn't mean that you have all the knowledge. Teacher doesn't mean that you are all knowing and all understanding. But teacher means that you recognize lessons, you recognize learning, you recognize that sometimes we have to struggle through something, sometimes we have to have a failure, sometimes we have to put something down and walk away before the penny drops, and before we have the understanding that we need. Okay, so Gemini, very interesting week ahead for you. I send you lots of love and blessings, and we'll see you during the week for your daily readings, and we'll see you on Friday for your TarotScopes. With love and blessings, take care. Hello, Cancerians, and welcome to your TarotScopes. We are looking at the week of the 5th of October through to the 11th of October 2020. And as you can see, we have a new format today. I hope you enjoy this format. I hope you enjoy your TarotScopes, and I look forward to hearing from you in the comments below if you enjoy the format. So I am using two decks for you today. Here we have the Light Seers Tarot, and underneath this I have a card from an affirmation card for you that you can work with through the week as well. So let's get straight into it and see what the Light Seers are saying is going to happen for all Cancerians this week. All right, so Cancerians, Three of Swords. Look at the heartbreak, look at the tragedy, look at the pain that is happening here. And please understand this, we're not necessarily saying that this is going to be you. We're not necessarily saying that you're going to experience or have heartbreak this week, but what it is saying to you is that you're going to feel emotions this week. All right, it is going to be an emotional week. There are going to be times, there are going to be moments of sadness, of hurt, but it's about what we do with that. And I think that's the big thing this week. So recognize that this may be an emotionally tough week for you this week. Let's see the other card before I carry on. Oh, look at that. You see, we have to go through the darkness in order to get to the light. We have to go through the pain and agony in order to experience the abundance and the joy. So the Three of Swords is typically known as the heartbreak card, and you can see, as I said to you, the pain and the agony that she's experiencing. But what's also interesting is look how she's trying to mend it back together again. Can you see all the strings? And you can see how it's wrapped around her, and everybody is trying to help her put it back together. So recognize that this week your emotions may be a little bit all over the place. You may experience emotional hurt, emotional pain, emotional upset. But what is important is that you just keep moving. Here we have the Knight of Pentacles, and you can see there is movement. You can see there is energy flowing here. The horse is moving as well. He could get on the horse and he could ride, which would make his life a lot easier, would make his life a lot simpler. But he's choosing to walk. He's choosing to walk his journey. He's choosing to go at his own pace, but the horse is following him. There is nothing holding the horse to him. There is nothing making the horse follow him. The horse is choosing to do it voluntarily. He's choosing to walk voluntarily. And as much as he is carrying a burden, and as much as he's leaving a trail of happiness. He's leaving a trail of bliss. So Cancerians, for you this week, we recognize that your emotions may be heightened. We recognize that you may feel emotionally burdened this week, but just keep waking up. Keep putting one foot in front of the other. Keep moving. Don't stop. It doesn't matter how bad this gets. It doesn't matter how hard it is. It doesn't matter how much you suffer. It doesn't matter how painful it is. Get up and move on a daily basis. And if you keep this movement going, the support will be right there. Okay? The horse is your support, and the horse is going to be right there with you, so that when you're tired, when you're exhausted, the horse is there. And look how comfy that seat looks. Look how comfy the saddle looks. So you are not alone. But it is important that you progress. It is important that you keep moving forward. It is important that you keep walking the walk. Okay, so Cancerians, it could be difficult. There may be heightened emotions. There may be struggles. There may be pain. There may be awkward. There may be all of those. But you got this. You absolutely got this. The Knight of Pentacles is saying to you, just keep moving forward. Just keep doing whatever it is that you're doing, and you will get through it. Let's have a look and see what your affirmation is saying to you. Oh, I like it. Oh my gosh, I like it. Your affirmation says, I am valuable. And you are valuable, Cancer. Okay, you really are. You are absolutely valuable. Repeat this to yourself every single day. When this happens, when you're feeling emotionally overwhelmed, when you're feeling emotionally drained and finished, remind yourself, I am valuable. I am valuable. I am valuable. And I think the I am valuable ties in so nicely to this Knight of Pentacles card as well, because the Knight of Pentacles is about our material possessions, our finances, our wealth. And you can see that he has an abundance. You can see he has more than he needs. And he's leaving a trail wherever he goes because he is valuable. And because he recognizes his value. And that's also why he keeps moving, because he knows he's valuable. He knows that he's got a lot to offer. He knows that his role is significant and important. So Cancerians, for you this week, recognize that there could be heightened emotions. Recognize that there could be some emotional challenges that are going to come your way. You've got to just keep moving forward. Pick yourself up, dust yourself off, and just keep going and keep reminding yourself how valuable you are, because you truly are. All right. So Cancerian, sending you lots of love and blessings for the week ahead. We will see you each day for your daily reading, and we'll see you on Friday for your TarotScopes. Take care. Hello, Leo, and welcome to your TarotScopes for the week 5th of October through to the 11th of October 2020. As you can see, I have a new format for our TarotScopes, and I do hope that you're going to enjoy it. I do hope that it's going to be beneficial to you, and I look forward to hearing from you what you think of the new format. So I have already shuffled and laid out the cards here, and I am using 2 decks for you this week. We are using the Light Seers Tarot, and I also have an affirmation card for you as well. So for the week ahead for all Leos, let's see what the cards have to say. All right. So Leo, card number 1 for you is the 7 of Cups. Look at him a little bit worried. Look at him sort of biting his fingers like, ooh, which one? What do I do? So it's about choices and options, okay? But it's also about the feeling of overwhelm about the choices and options. If we have a look, every single one of these upturned singing bowls or upturned bowls contains something from dangerous snakes to bats, there's something with I suppose that's the snake's tail there. We've got a mask, we've got ladders, we've got rivers and water. There's all sorts of faces, there's all sorts of scary things happening in the card. And it's about, what do I want? What do I do? Which one do I pick? Which one do I grab? Which one do I go for? So understand, Leo, for you this week, there's going to be a lot of choices. There's going to be a lot of options. Things aren't cut and dry. Things aren't simple. All right. And it's this choosing, like, you want to make sure that you pick the right one. We're afraid of picking the wrong one. We're afraid of going with the wrong choice, picking the wrong one. But what happens if I pick that one, but that one actually has what I actually want in it? So that whole feeling of choice overwhelm can be, it often stops us from choosing what we need. So this week, Leo, understand that making a decision is the most important thing. Pondering is, yes, it's absolutely, we need to ponder, we need to think, we need to strategize, but don't overdo it, okay? Don't over ponder, don't overthink. It's about recognizing I need to make a decision, and trust yourself. Trust yourself enough to know that you're going to make the right one. Let's see the other card that we have. Okay, 10 of Pentacles, I love it. So 10 of Pentacles is about abundance. It's about family abundance. It's about life abundance. It's about love abundance. It's about having everything that you need to fulfill your dreams, to fill your hopes, to fill your aspirations. So the choices that you have this week may be connected to the home. The choices that you have this week may be connected to your family and to your relationships. And if you take too long in making these decisions, if you take too long to make these choices, you may miss the perfect opportunity to enjoy and to connect with your family the way that you need to. So family time, connecting with your family is the most important thing. Everything that you do is for your family. Recognize and acknowledge that. Recognize that everything that you do is so that you can have and enjoy abundance with your family. All right, I like that. So Leo, for you for this week of the 5th to the 11th of October, recognize that there are going to be decisions and choices that need to be made. Pondering and over strategizing and thinking about that for too long would be a mistake. Trust yourself. Trust your first instinct. Trust your gut instinct. Trust your own intuition. Make the decision knowing that you're doing everything for your family, knowing that you are making sure that your family are well taken care of, that your family are happy, that they have everything that they need. But it's about acknowledging and spending that time with the family. Let's see what your affirmation for the week ahead is. The affirmations is just a simple affirmation that you could possibly use and repeat to yourself every single day going forward for the week, just to help you through. Let's see what yours is. Very interesting. Okay, so Leo, you have got I am unique, and that is awesome. And I think that ties in with this message really, really well. So for your week, it's about recognizing, when we are overwhelmed with choices, when we are overwhelmed with making decisions and what to do, and making sure that we do the right things for our family, and making sure that we're putting everything into perspective, recognizing that you are unique, recognizing that you possibly do things a little bit differently to the norm, recognizing that you're not a conformist, you're not somebody who just blindly follows rules, recognizing that you are unique might make it easier for you to make the decisions, to pick, to choose what you need, so that your family can be well protected, well taken care of, well supported, and happy, because that's what matters at the end of the day, is happiness. And recognize that we don't have to follow everybody else. We don't always have to do it the same way as everybody else. So Leo, for the week ahead, keep telling yourself, I am unique. And when you say it, feel the emotion of that and be proud. Say it with gusto, say it with pride. I am unique. And that is absolutely awesome. Good. So Leo, that's your week ahead. I do hope it helps you through. We shall see you each day for your daily reading, and we'll see you on Friday for your pick a card. Have an awesome week until then. Take care. Hello Virgo, and welcome to your TarotScopes for the week of the 5th of October through to the 11th of October 2020. As you can see, we have a new format today, and I do hope that you enjoy this new format. And I'd love to hear from you in the comments below. Let me know if you do enjoy the format. So what I have done is I have shuffled and drawn some cards for you here. I am using the Light Seers Tarot, and I'm also using an affirmation deck. So let's see what your week has in store for you, Virgo. So the first card that I'm going to draw is the Four of Swords. All right, so Virgo, Four of Swords is the card of rest. It's the card of taking a little bit of time out. Sure, just to breathe, just to replenish your energies, just to give yourself a little bit of time to feel a bit better. So Virgo, this is obviously saying to you that you've had a difficult, challenging couple of days, couple of weeks, and you may be feeling mentally, emotionally, physically exhausted. You may be running on empty, okay? And I think with everything going on in the world, yes, I can totally understand that. I can understand if you're feeling like this. So find yourself a space to rest. Find yourself, do whatever you can to get a good night's sleep. Take it, if you can afford to take a day off this week from work, then absolutely do that. Do something to replenish your soul, replenish your energies, but look after your physical body, because the Four of Swords is telling you your physical being, your emotional being, your mental self needs rest. Okay, you need to recharge, you need to replenish, you need to recharge, and it's important that you take some time to do that. Let's see what else you have. Okay, now that makes total sense. Here we have the Knight of Swords. So we've got the Four of Swords, we've got the Knight of Swords. Swords are thoughts. Swords are our thoughts and our ideas and the stuff that happens in our head. So we understand now why it's so important that you take some time out, because oh my gosh, you have been so busy. Okay, Virgo, you have been so busy. It has been non-stop go, 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 go for you over the last while. You need to rest because there's more coming. There's more go, go, go coming. So look what we have here. So this person running represents you. You can see the motion. You can see the energy flowing. He is running to his motorbike, which is all about speed. It's all about agility. It's all about movement. It's all about getting somewhere quickly. So he's running. So we need to, especially at the beginning half of the week, okay, the first couple of days, rest. Take it easy. Don't do anything too strenuous. Don't do anything that takes up any more energy than is absolutely necessary. You need to make sure that you're putting all, I want to say stocking up on energy as much as you can, because towards the end of the week, there's stuff happening. You are going to need your energy for bursts. You are going to need your energy to achieve a lot of things quickly. Okay, so Virgo, your week is going to be an incredibly busy week. Start off slow. Then towards the end of the week, you're going to be thinking lightning fast, thinking on your feet, running from A to B, getting a lot of things done. But you cannot do that if you don't have rest. Okay, you're not going to be able to achieve everything that you want to, everything that you need to, if you are physically, mentally, emotionally drained and exhausted. So take the time that's necessary. Take the time to replenish your energies, to rest and to recuperate, so that you are strong enough to achieve everything that you need to. Right, let's have a look at your affirmation and see how it ties in and what your affirmation has to say. This affirmation card you can use every single day, a couple of times a day. You can repeat it to yourself to help yourself through. Let's see what yours is. Oh, look at that. I am independent. How awesome. So Virgo, I am independent is saying to you, yes, you are in control, you are strong, you are independent, you are the only person who can replenish your own energy, okay? And you are also the only person who can do the things that you need to do at the end of the week, towards the end of the week. So the rest is important, recuperating, filling up your own petrol tank so that you can go the distance. But recognize that nobody's going to do it for you. Nobody's going to help you. Nobody's going to hold your hand. Nobody's going to say to you, okay, let me pause for you. Let me push pause on the world while you rest and while you sleep so that you can do stuff. Nobody's going to do that. You have to do it for yourself. You, Virgo, are in control of you. You are in charge of you. So take care of you. Take care of you, Virgo. All right. Awesome. Virgo, I hope you have a good week. I hope you take the advice and rest a little bit, especially Monday, Tuesday, because Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, things are going to get crazy busy for you. Sending you lots of love. We'll see you during the week for your daily reading, and we'll see you on Friday for your pick a card. Have an awesome week, Virgo. Hello, Libra, and welcome to your TarotScopes for the week of the 5th of October through to the 11th of October. As you can see, we have a new format on our TarotScopes here today. I hope you enjoy it. Please comment and let me know if you enjoy the new format. So I am using two decks for you today. I'm using the Light Seers Tarot, and I'm also using an affirmation deck to give you your guidance for the week ahead. So let's get straight into it. So Libra, the first thing the cards want you to know is that everything is fabulous. The Sun card. Okay, so in the tarot, the Sun card is the card of happiness. It's the card of success. It's the card of joy. It's the card of just being in the moment and recognizing that all is well in your world. How absolutely awesome, Libra. So it's telling you that this week has the potential to be really successful. This week has the potential to be really good. This week has the potential to be absolutely amazing. So you need to recognize that, and you need to work with that, and you need to go with that this week and allow that to be the driving force. Allow that to be. Let's see what else we have. Okay, I like it. So the second card that I've drawn for you is the Hanged Man. So Libra, basically the Hanged Man is saying to you that we don't, in order for this happiness, just joy, and this success to materialize for you, in order for you to have this awesome week that has the potential to be for you this week, you've got to learn to look at things and to do things from a slightly different perspective, because that's what the Hanged Man is doing. So you can see she's hanging upside down. She's very comfortable. She's in no danger at all, and she's sort of floating over a pool of magic. All right, and she's dipping her fingers in. But if she stood at the shore and she looked at it, she probably wouldn't see all these magical symbols, these ruins that are there in the water. But because she's above, because she's hanging upside down, her perspective has shifted. Her perspective is different. And now she's able to see the magic and the beauty that's there. And she can reach out her hand to grab. She can reach out her hand. Whereas standing on the side, standing on the edge, she wouldn't be able to do that. So Libra, for you this week, there is so much success. So if you're working on projects, if you're working on anything, recognize that this week things are going to work out for you. There's going to be success. There's going to be happiness. But it is time to look at it from a slightly different perspective. Don't always do the same things the same way, expecting different results. Okay? This card is saying to you that there is success for you, but it's time to look at it from a slightly different perspective. And the Hanged Man as well, you know, it's also about recognizing that in letting go control, we actually gain control. All right. So when we change the way that we operate, when we change the way that we think, when we change the way that we feel, when we step out of our comfort zones, it's amazing what we see. It's amazing what we feel. It's amazing what we experience. And that in itself is just so freeing. It's so freeing. It's so amazing. And that is what's going to bring you the happiness, the joy, and the success that you need this week. Awesome, Libra. I like that. Let's have a look at your affirmation and see what your affirmation for the week is. Okay, so Libra, your affirmation is, I am content. I am content. And you know what? You are, because look at the sun. Look at the fabulous, the glory, the success, the happiness, the joy that you've got going for you, the potential that you have going for you. Yes, we have to look at things from a slightly different perspective. Yes, we have to do things a slightly different way, but recognize that you are actually in a good space. You are actually doing quite well and you are content. So anytime you feel a bit frazzled this week, anytime you feel like the stress is getting a bit too much, or you feel like it's all a little bit overwhelming, please just remind yourself, I am content. I am content. I am content. Say it to yourself 3 times, but say it with passion. Say it with energy. Say it with belief, and know that you are. And that affirmation of repeating to yourself many times a day, all day, every day, when every time you say it to yourself, I am content, the universe will provide that for you. The universe will give you opportunities to allow you to actually be content. But you cannot say, I am content, and then have that little voice in the back of your mind that goes, ha, 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 who are you fooling? Okay? You have to say it. You have to believe it. And that's what the Sun card is about as well. It's about recognizing where you're at, what you're at, what you're doing, how you're doing it, how awesome you are, how amazing you are, and the success and the happiness that you have. But it is time to look at things from a different perspective. So Libra, have an awesome week. We'll see you during the week for your daily tarot readings, and we will see you on Friday for your pick a card. Have an awesome week with love and blessings. Hello Scorpio, and welcome to your weekly TarotScopes for the week of the 5th of October through to the 11th of October. And as you can see, we have a new format this week. I hope you enjoy this new format, and I'd love to hear from you. So please let me know in the comments below if you like the new format or not. So I have shuffled and drawn out some cards for you, and this week I am using the Light Seers Tarot, and I also have an affirmation card underneath this for you. Let's have a look and see what your week has in store. All right, so Scorpio, first card we have is the 3 of Wands. And the 3 of Wands is about having made a decision and now just waiting for the right moment to act on it, okay? So you can see if this card represents you, you have your surfboard, you're waiting to go out to the ocean to catch a wave, but you're waiting for the waves to be perfect. You're waiting for the opportunities to be just right before you go, because you know the decision to go surfing has already been made. You know exactly what you're doing, but it's just waiting for the right time. And whatever it is that you're working on this week, whatever it is that whatever decisions you've already made, whatever actions you've already set in motion, just know that this week it's literally hold on to your surfboard, and the instant you see that the waves are right, the instant you see that the conditions are perfect, go for it, okay? So be ready, be poised, know that the decisions have been taken, the decisions have been made, it's just waiting for the right opportunity. But when that opportunity presents, you don't really have the luxury of, oh, let me just wait a little bit, or let me just finish this, or let me just do that. This card is saying to you, Scorpio, that when the waves are right, run, go, get in that water, so that you can have the time of your life, so that you can have the opportunity that you're looking for. Be ready, but as soon as the conditions are perfect, go for it. Let's see the other card that we have. So we have 2. All right, very interesting. So Scorpio, second card we have is the Justice card, and the Justice card is about doing the right thing. The Justice card is saying to you that, you know, everything is being judged. Okay, everything that we do in life, we judge ourselves, other people judge us, our success is judged, everything is judged. And when it comes to surfing, when it comes to doing the thing that brings us pleasure and joy, we judge the water. We judge our own actions. We judge our own abilities, okay? So this week, it's about recognizing your limits, recognizing what you can and what you can't do, recognizing what you're good at and what you're not good at, and taking the opportunities as soon as they present themselves. Don't overthink it. Don't be so super self-critical and think, oh no, I can't surf those waves. I can't do that. I can't. Recognize that, you know what, you may still be learning. So therefore, it's okay if you crash on the first wave. You just get back on the board and do it again. Don't be so self-critical that it stops you from taking advantage of the opportunities that are presented to you. Don't allow your own judgment, and don't allow other people's ideas. Recognize that you have to do the right thing. You have to do what is right, but what is right for you may not necessarily be what is right for other people. And that's what this message for you this week is. There are going to be opportunities that are going to present themselves. You need to be perched. You need to be ready. You need to be ready to go at a moment's notice. You will always do the right thing. You will always carry out and do what is right for you, but don't always be so worried about other people's judgment. Look how beautiful she is. Look how perfect she is. But look how she sees herself. In her own reflection, she doesn't see herself as being so beautiful. She sees herself as being less than. Don't do that. When these opportunities come, grab them, run with it, go for it, enjoy it, experience it, and live it. Okay, Scorpio, so your week, you're not going to have the time to ponder decisions. You're not going to have the time to say, well, you know, maybe tomorrow will be better. This week, it's a case of trusting in yourself, believing in yourself, knowing that you will always do the right thing. You will always do what's right for you and what's right for your loved ones, but it's about taking those opportunities the second they show themselves. Let's have a look and see what your affirmation for the week is. So this affirmation card is something that you could use for the whole week to give you additional guidance and inspiration. Oh, I like it. Oh, and it ties in so beautifully. I am confident. So Scorpio, when you're standing and surfboard in hand and you're watching the waves and you're questioning whether you should be doing this or not, keep reminding yourself, I am confident. I am confident. Keep saying that over and over and over again, because you need to have your confidence about you this week. You need to be confident in your own abilities, not in anybody else's, in your own abilities this week. Okay, so Scorpio, say that to yourself. Anytime you question, every time you're worried, every time you're having any kind of doubt, any kind of second thought, just keep saying to yourself, I am confident. I am confident. I am confident. And the more you repeat that to yourself with emotion, with energy, with gusto, the more you do that, the more you're going to believe it, and the more success you're going to have, and the more you're not going to have to worry about whether you've done the right thing or not. Awesome. Scorpio, you have an awesome week. Have a good week. I'll see you each day with your daily tarot reading, and I'll see you on Friday for your pick a card. Take care. Hello Sagittarius, and welcome to your weekly TarotScopes for the week of the 5th to the 11th of October 2020. As you can see, we have a new format this week, and I can't wait to hear from you whether you enjoy this new format or not, so please do let me know. I have shuffled and drawn out some cards for you, and we are using the Light Seers Tarot as well as an affirmation deck this week. So let's get straight into it and see what your week has in store for you. Okay, so Sagittarius, card number 1 that we have is the Devil. And the Devil is all about temptations. The Devil is all about, you know, wanting to break free, wanting to break away, wanting to step out and color outside the lines. So this week you may find yourself being tempted to I don't want to say break rules, because it may be that, but it might not be that. It's just about being different. It's just about stepping outside of the lines and not always conforming and following in the rules and the guidelines that other people put in place for you. So you may be feeling, but it also could be about your thoughts. It could be about feeling burdened. Look at this little person here that's being manipulated by the devil. Are you the devil, or are you that person? You've got to find out who are you this week. But the Devil card is typically about obsessions, typically about the things that we obsess about, the things that we think about continuously, the things that we're constantly striving towards or constantly working towards. And it's about recognizing, you know, when is enough, when are we doing right, when is too much, when do we need to do more. It's about finding that balance. Let's have a look at the second card and see what clarity it brings. Oh, look at that. Oh, look at that. Oh, I like it. Okay, so Sagittarius, basically what these two cards, now both of them are what we call major arcana cards in the tarot. So it tells you you're dealing with big stuff this week. Okay, we don't just have little detail. We've got big stuff happening for you this week. And you're going to find yourself constantly toying with what's right, what's wrong. What do I want to do? What do I need to do? What do I have to do? Because your need, your want, and your have to might be three different things, okay? And you're going to be pulled in all sorts of directions and wondering, what is it that you need to be focused on? The Strength card, card number 8, is actually saying to you that, you know what, you are strong enough. You are actually, believe in yourself, trust in yourself. If you feel like you are this person here who is being manipulated by somebody else, recognize that you are strong enough to break those little strings. You are strong enough to break away from whatever is holding you, whatever is binding you, whatever is keeping you captive. You are strong enough. If you are that person, understand that, again, that you are strong enough to do the right thing. You're strong enough to do whatever is required, whatever is needed, whatever you have to do in order to change the circumstances. So look at this girl, look at this lady. She is half woman, she is half lion, and she is also as gentle as a lamb. Okay, so she's got the strength of lion and she's got the tenderness of lamb. And that's what you need to be focusing on. It's about finding that balance between your strength and your vulnerability. And I think that's exactly what the devil is saying to you. So Sagittarius, you're going to have a very interesting week. And it's going to be, I'm going to call it an internal battle. I'm going to call it an internal struggle within your mind, within your heart, within your soul, to find that balance between who you are, what you want, and what you need to be. Okay, let's have a look at your affirmation card and see what it has to add to it. Oh, look at that. I am success. So you are Sagittarius. You know, again, what happens with the devil card, what happens with this kind of situation is we often feel bad. We often feel guilty. We often feel like we don't deserve. We're not good enough. We have those kind of thoughts that play on our mind constantly. So we're going to have this inner struggle. We're going to have this inner battle within ourselves to work out who we are, what we deserve, what we're good enough. And I think you've got to keep reminding yourself that you are success. You are success. So what you're going to do with this affirmation card is every morning, every day, whenever you feel this energy overwhelming you or trying to take control, and you're trying to find that balance between lion energy and lamb energy, just keep saying to yourself, I am success. I am success. I am success. I am success. You've got to say it with passion. You've got to say it with enthusiasm. You've got to believe it and see yourself as being successful. See yourself as finding this balance between our lion energy, our human energy, and our vulnerable lamb energy. Don't allow your thoughts to rule you. Don't allow your thoughts and your actions, your anxieties and your stresses to rule you too much. Okay, Sagittarius, you are success. You are going to have an awesome week. You may struggle to find the balance within your mind, to find the balance within your head, but you will, because you've got the strength of the lion and you are success. Sagittarius, you have an awesome week. I'll see you each day for your daily tarot reading, and I shall see you on Friday for your pick a card. You guys take care. Hello Capricorn, and welcome to your weekly TarotScopes for the week of the 5th of October through to the 11th of October. And as you can see, I have a new format of our TarotScopes here today, and I do hope that you're going to enjoy the new format. And if you do, I'd love to hear from you in the comments below. Today I am using the Light Seers Tarot, and I also have an affirmation card for you underneath that. So let's get straight into it and see what your week has in store for you, Capricorn. So our first card that we have for you, Capricorn, is the Two of Swords. So the Two of Swords is about our inner struggle, our inner battles. It's about not necessarily seeing what's really happening in our world. So you can see she's blindfolded. We have these birds that are pushing or running string around her. You know, she's being tied up. It looks like she's trying to fight them off, but she's not really putting much effort into it. She's struggling, but she's not really putting much effort in. She doesn't know that these are just, I'm going to call them little birds. In her mind, you know, they are probably these huge, big monsters. But because she hasn't taken the courage to remove the blindfold, her perception is what's actually tying her up. Her perception is what's making it actually feel worse than it really is. What she needs to do is she needs to find the courage, she needs to find the confidence to take the blindfold off so that she can face her fears head on. So Capricorn, for you this week, don't allow yourself to get caught in your head. Don't allow yourself to get caught up in the thoughts and the emotions and the stuff that's happening in your head. Let's have a look and see the second card that we have. Okay. So don't allow yourself to get caught up in the thoughts and the stuff in your head. The Hermit card is all about solitude. The Hermit card is all about recognizing that you are on your own, that you don't need anybody else, that you have everything that you need, and recognizing that you are enough. Okay, recognizing, taking the time out to be with you, taking the time out to just breathe, to just recognize that you are okay. So if you find, Capricorn, if you find that your anxieties are getting the better of you this week, if you find your stress and your anxiety is a little bit crazy, a little bit all over the place, if you find it's just all a little bit too much for you, retreat, go to your safe place, go to your happy place, and just breathe. Connect with yourself. Meditation, okay, because the Hermit card is very much about meditation, very much about inner contemplation. So contemplating yourself, contemplating your own life, contemplating your own actions, contemplating all the things that is causing the anxiety and the stress in your life. Okay, so don't just keep struggling, don't just keep fighting the monsters that you're perceiving to be there. Find the courage to remove the blindfold so that you can face them head on, and then take some time out to breathe, take some time out to think, take some time out to ponder. But as long as your thinking and your pondering are not specifically related to your anxieties and your stresses, your thinking and your pondering must be once you've opened your eyes, once you've faced it, then you can think and strategize and come up with solutions. Let's have a look and see what your affirmation for the week is and what the affirmation has to say to you. Oh, look at that. It says, I am vibrant. I like that, Capricorn. And you know what? That affirmation, that thought, that concept could help you deal with this, could help you deal with this. Okay. So Capricorn, this week, anytime you're feeling overwhelmed, anytime you feel like your stress levels are too high, every time you feel like it's all just a little bit too much, remind yourself, I am vibrant. I am vibrant. I am vibrant. Say it and mean it. You know, what does vibrant mean? Vibrant means bold. It means bright. It means strong. Because look, all the shapes are square, solid, all of that. So just take in all of those energies. We are not dull. We are not boring. We are vibrant. We are brave. We are courageous. We are vibrant. And our anxieties and our stresses do not control us. We need to face them. We need to look at them head on, and we need to spend a little bit of time in inner contemplation, reminding ourselves how vibrant we truly are. So Capricorn, your week is going to be about facing your challenges head on, about looking at your challenges head on, seeing them for what they truly are, spending a little bit of time processing that in your mind, spend a bit of time connecting with yourself, meditation, contemplation, and constantly remind yourself how vibrant and beautiful you truly are. All right, so Capricorn, I'll see you each day with your daily tarot reading, and I shall see you on Friday for your pick a card. Have an awesome week. Hello Aquarius, and welcome to your TarotScopes for the week of the 5th of October through to the 11th of October. As you can see, we have a new format for our TarotScopes this week, and I do hope you're going to enjoy the format. I'd love to hear from you in the comments below and let me know what you think of it. This week I am using the Light Seers Tarot, and I also have an affirmation card for you underneath here. So let's get straight into it and see what your week has in store for you, Aquarius. So the first card we have for you is the Six of Cups. Oh, I love the Six of Cups. This is such a feel-good card. So the story is that little boy and that little puppy, they grew up together, and now they're both old, and now they're both mature, now they're both adults, but they've been together through this journey. They've been together from a young age, and now at adulthood, they are together and they are reminiscing, they are pondering, they're thinking, they're saying, you know what, we've come so far together, we've had such a good life together, there's so much love, the bond between these two is really, really strong. So the Six of Cups is the card about remembering the journey, remembering the path, remembering how it used to be in the good old days, remembering times when life was different to what it is right now. And it's about acknowledging how far you've come, acknowledging all the things that you've achieved, all the things that you've accomplished, and being, you know, and being proud, being, you know, having that emotion and having that feeling, having that reward for everything that you have achieved and accomplished. Really, really awesome. Let's see what else we have to go with that card. Okay. So Aquarius, your week this week is going to be a week of comparing, thinking back, looking back to a time when things were different, looking back and comparing then and now. And I say that because we have the Ace of Swords, and the Ace of Swords is all about new ideas, new thoughts, new strategies. Look how busy her mind is. It's like this never-ending spiral, but right in the center of it, look at the light that is streaming in, look at the energy and the light that's coming in. So look at all the maths and look at all the everything that's going on around this card. So it's all in her mind. The stairs, it's never ending. Okay, and you've got to recognize that you have a head full of ideas. Aquarius, you have a head full of ideas. You have so much happening in your mind, and maybe this is all happening in your mind as well. Maybe this thinking back and this pondering is in your mind, and it is consuming you. It is taking over, okay? And it's about recognizing, taking the time to think, taking the time to ponder these thoughts, these ideas, these strategies, whatever it is that's going on in your mind. It's about taking the time to acknowledge them and to recognize what I need to work with and what you don't need to work with. So Aquarius, for your week, it's about recognizing what's happening in your head, recognizing the significance of what's happening in your head, recognizing, you know, is it just reminiscing? Is it just looking back at the past and pondering? Or are there ideas, strategies, and things that we need to be working with? Are there things happening in your mind that are truly important and significant for you to be paying attention to? All right, let's have a look at your affirmation and see how it ties into your week ahead. Oh, look at that. Okay, so Aquarius, your affirmation card says, I am calm. And I think through this chaotic mind, and I'm now going to call it a chaotic mind because, you know, it's clear that there's a lot happening. There's a lot going on here in your mind. When you're feeling, I'm going to say, overwhelmed or burdened by the magnitude of the thoughts and the magnitude of the concepts and the ideas, keep reminding yourself, I am calm. I am calm. I am calm. So keep saying that to yourself whenever you need to throughout the next week, throughout the next 7 days. Keep reminding yourself and keep telling yourself how calm, I am calm, I am calm, because it'll help you find and figure out and find the truth in the thoughts and the ideas and the strategies that you have. It is important that we do the comparison between then and now. It is important that we look back to see, how did we actually get here? What were the journeys? What were the steps? What were the actions that got me to this point? Because there's lessons in that. There's understanding in that, and we can use those lessons and that understanding in our current reality. We can use it to make sense of all the stuff that's going on in your head, but it has to be done calmly. So keep reminding yourself and keep saying to yourself, I am calm. I am calm. All right, Aquarius, I hope you have an awesome week. I will see you tomorrow and every day for your daily tarot reading, and I shall see you on Friday for your pick a card. You have an awesome week and take care. Hello, Pisces, and welcome to your weekly TarotScopes for the week of the 5th of October through to the 11th of October 2020. And as you can see, I have a new format. I have a new layout for our TarotScopes, and I do hope that you enjoy it. I look forward to hearing your comments below on how you enjoy the new format. So this week I am using the Light Seers Tarot, and I also have an affirmation card for you. And let's have a look and see what your week has in store for you, what's coming up for you. Oh, how awesome. All right, so Pisces, first card we have for you is the Nine of Cups. The Nine of Cups is about celebration. It's about acknowledgement. It's about having happiness in your heart. It's about recognizing everything that you've achieved, everything that you've accomplished, and really celebrating life, celebrating the success and the happiness of life that is there and that's available to you. I just love how the light is sort of bursting from her heart center and everything is right there. Look at the chest of money, the chest of jewels, the chest of joy, because all of that obviously brings her the joy. All of that obviously brings her happiness, and she's really celebrating and acknowledging that happiness. So the Nine of Cups is telling you that, you know what, you can take this week to brag a little bit, to show off a little bit, to recognize all your achievements and everything that you have accomplished in life. Let's see the other card that I have for you. Oh, it's the Eight of Cups. Oh, how interesting. Nine of Cups and the Eight of Cups. And look how very different they are. Here we have this beautiful golden energy and this joy and this celebration. And suddenly everything goes a little bit darker, a little bit blue. And blue, you know, I'm feeling a little bit blue. But what she's done is she has put all her challenges, all her problems, all her situations, she's put in a bowl that's sunk. And in this particular one, she put everything else that didn't fit there into another bowl, and she set fire to it. She's put it onto the water, and now she's walking away. So Pisces, for you this week, it's about recognizing all that you've done, recognizing all that you've achieved, recognizing everything that you've accomplished in life, and recognizing that some of those things you don't need to carry around with you anymore. Some of those energies, some of those emotions, some of those situations no longer define you. They no longer determine who you are. So it's time to almost, I want to say, put them to bed. It's time to almost put them aside, put them away, and walk away. And look, the sun is coming up, so she's walking towards the sunrise. She's walking towards a new dawn. She's walking towards a new day. And she's leaving the past behind her. So she acknowledges the success. She acknowledges everything that she's accomplished. She's acknowledging everything that she's done. But she's also saying, you know what, it's time for new experiences. So this week is going to be an awesome week for you, Pisces, because you're going to be able to acknowledge and to start again, to walk away. Let's have a look and see what your affirmation card for the week is. Oh, look at that. I am fortune. I love it. So look at the fortune. Look at the fortune. Now, even though she's burning it, even though she's drowned it, even though it's gone into the water and it's set on fire, because she knows that the true fortune lies within her heart and soul. She knows that her fortune is not in her material possessions. She recognizes how important they are. She recognizes how significant they are. She recognizes how much she loves them and how much she appreciates and enjoys them. But she also recognizes that she is fortune. It's not the money. It's not the stuff. Okay? It's her. And I think that's so awesome. For you Pisces this week, it's about recognizing how amazing you are, that you are the abundance. The abundance is coming from the heart center. It's coming from you. You are the fortune. So when we value life, when we look at our lives and we try and determine if we are successful or not, let's not measure it on our collection of stuff. Let's not measure it on the stuff that, you know, we have to carry around. Let's measure it on who we are. Let's measure it on heart space. Let's measure it on the fact that you are fortune. Okay. And I believe if you keep repeating this affirmation to yourself this week, Pisces, every morning, middle of the day, anytime you think about it, midday, nighttime, whenever, as often as you can, I am fortune. But say it with passion, say it with belief, with understanding. If you keep saying that to yourself, I am fortune, I am fortune, I think you'll be incredibly surprised at the fortune that you attract, the joy that you attract, and the success that you'll attract for yourself this week. Good, Pisces, you have an awesome week. I shall see you each day with your daily tarot reading, and I shall see you on Friday for your pick a card. Have an awesome week until then. Take care.